So this is June 22nd, 2021. It's the Board of Trustees meeting for the Seymour Public Library District. And joining us today is Ellen Bach. And we're going to be going into executive session shortly. But first, I really wanted everybody to meet Maureen McEvers. I asked her to quick log in to say hi. So this is your second week, Maureen?
Well, actually, it's the start of my third
week. Okay. I couldn't remember. Time is all mixed up, but yeah. Maureen is doing great stuff. And I know a lot of you already know Maureen from her work on the tourism board, but we're just thrilled to have her join us and looking forward to all of the work that our brand new communications and marketing department will be doing. So.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Glad to be part of the team.
No worries. So you could certainly you could sign off if you want, Maureen. We're gonna end up moving into, I think we're gonna be moving into our executive session to talk with Ellen. Yeah.
Yes.
All right then. Well, goodbye. Bye.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yep. Okay. Ellen, welcome to the meeting. It's our first face-to-face, I think, with all of us together, right?
Yes, for me it is. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us. We, I guess, so we'll officially enter into executive session. Is there a motion required for this? I don't know what the protocol is, right? Yes. So I have a motion to enter into executive session. Ellen, second.
I'll second it.
Russ?
Yep.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Off we go. Okay. So we have a consent agenda. Minutes of the May 25th board meeting, June director's report, and the financial report, and so on. Can I have a motion to approve motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion, any questions, any comments? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed and carried. Okay, very good. Okay, we have financial statements, May 2021. Joe's not here. Ellen, any?
I will take over. Yes, I wasn't at this meeting, but I did peruse the things. The committee apparently advised that we should go ahead and approve the financial statements. Are there questions?
Okay.
No.
Yeah, any questions? I had a question or two about, am I looking at the right thing here? This is the profit loss budget performance statement.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about here?
Yes.
Yeah, on page 3, I'm just a little kind of scratching my head at the negative numbers I'm seeing. For net, am I looking at net ordinary income in May 2021? There was a negative 66,000. I guess I don't understand the negative numbers I'm seeing on either.
So, yep. So the big
bottom of that page as well. Okay.
Yep. The big reason is in the past. So last year we had this thing. There was an accounting rule called revenue recognition, and it changed how you recognize revenue. And so starting this year, we recognized our tax revenue in January. We used to say, oh, the tax revenue divided by 12, and we recognized 1/12. every month.
Uh-huh.
So in January, we had $830,000. That's most of our money.
Right.
And now we have expenses going against it in May, but we don't have any revenue to show for it because that income was recognized in January. The other issue that we're going to see a lot of negative numbers on the profit and loss statement is because, again, revenue recognition, there's something called conditional grants. So one of the material weaknesses that was cited by Elaine for our last year 2020 audit was we received $397,000 from the state. That's our grant to work in the children's room construction project. And we showed it as income, and we ended up having to back it out and put it on the balance sheet. And I think that might be on page, I'll have to look and see where it is.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. So
It's,
yeah, I trust that it looks, I mean, it looks, all the numbers seem to be okay, but I just, why?
it just feels wrong to
Yeah,
have these
I know. That's
negative
what's-
numbers.
Okay.
So I think my best advice and what I tell the finance committee is, it helps to look at your month, look at your expenses during the month. But
Yeah.
in terms of the net income, look in the January to May, like January year to date.
Yes.
That is a more true, but
Right.
even that is going to be a problem because of the conditional grant recognition. So we're going to spend a lot of money on these building projects and then not be able to recognize the revenue until the project is completed. So I think that what you see at the very bottom of page 3, Melanie tried to address this by putting the grant, the under net ordinary income to try and help separate that out, but it's still a problem.
It's weird looking, that's all.
Yeah, it is.
It's really
is.
not. Because you go line by line, everything looks okay,
Yeah.
But, yeah. Okay. All right. Great. Oh, shucks. All right. Do we have any other comments? And then, so all in favor then? Aye.
I have to make the motion
Opposed?
first.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you made the motion. Hold on just a minute. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I will make the
Right, that's
motion
good.
that the board approve the May 2021 financial statements as presented.
Okay. A second? I'll second. Okay. Okay. Any other further discussion then? Not then, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Carried unanimously. Okay.
Secondly, I would ask that the board entertain a motion to approve the claims for the month of May. Are there questions?
No, not for me.
We've talked about those before. Remember, these are bills we've already paid, but we must go back and approve them.
Make the motion.
I will make that motion.
I'll second.
Any, all in favor?
Thank you.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? And carried. Thank you. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Lisa, for explaining that to me. All right. General accounting policy, there's a second reading. And if folks have had a chance to read the Word document that was sent out. Any comments from anybody?
No,
Makes sense as is, I think.
It did make sense to me. Yep.
Yeah. And this is all based on the recommendations we've been given, correct?
It was mostly
Lisa?
just updating, Larry,
Yeah. Okay, it's not driven by, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that would make some sense too. I mean, most of the language is just seems to apply, seems to work better with our current organization. All right. Is there anything we need to do with that? Or is this an opportunity then to approve the policy?
If you could approve it, that would be great.
Wouldn't that be nice? Right?
Awesome.
I find it easier to read. Go through all the red lines and then I have to look at it and get rid of the red lines to see what it's actually saying. So. But for me, it looks fine. I'd be willing to make a motion then to accept the policy as presented in the second reading.
Second.
The general accounting policy. Do we have a second? Sorry.
Linda second.
Yep.
Anybody, any discussion then? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Carried unanimously. Okay, we're going to do some strategic planning. I see the meeting is
This Thursday
this Thursday at Lions National Bank on Grand Avenue.
in the community room.
Okay.
Right. Okay, that got changed. I think we had initially thought we were going to meet at the
Carriage House Theater,
yeah.
but they have a dance recital that's
Oh.
going to be held there.
That might be tough then, huh?
yeah. So they have to prepare the space for their dance,
Yeah.
dancers, not there, but somebody else is having a dance recital. So,
Speaking-
1:30
yeah,
at the community room.
Right. Speaking from firsthand knowledge, it's quite nice room. So.
I've
Yay.
never been there. I've never been there.
Yep. Okay,
you-
so go around the back. If you take a
Park in the back.
take a left at the light and go around the downside, you can go in, and it's right there on the right hand side. You can go in the front and just go down the stairs. So that you can go in either way.
Okay.
Great. Cool.
How long do we anticipate this being? 3 hours, 4 hours?
3 hours at the
Three-
most at
No
the
more than
outside. It could end earlier, but Melina wanted to have that extra time.
Okay.
She's pretty good at keeping things on task, so I would not expect it to go beyond 3 hours. Okay. All right, then Thursday. And then finally, the budget, 2022 budget.
Right. So I had a meeting, I don't remember what day, I'm sorry, if it was
Second.
last week or last year, I don't know,
It was June 2nd. Lisa.
June 2nd. And the only people who were able
I
to
couldn't
attend
keep it.
were Mike Trapani and Joe Runkle. So I really feel that this is a pretty big deal, and I really need to hear what the rest of the board thinks. And so I wanted to schedule another time where we can talk about it. I understand that there is going to be a deficit, and I think that's just where we are. And I understand that we need to have some kind of a plan moving forward, not just for this year. It's just, there's a lot to think about. And if we can have a discussion with more than just the two people that were able to attend last time, I think it would be better. I'd like to bring this to the board in July to have a full vote on it.
Schedule something, I guess, and people that can attend.
Make it. I'm gonna try and schedule it for next week, probably on Tuesday. And there's some questions about, I think I'll try and do a hybrid, whether we can do in person and then whoever can't make it, if they can attend virtually. I think that would give us the most options for people to attend.
You have an idea what time? Tuesday, the 29th, you're thinking?
29th, right.
Yeah, I don't have a time.
For
It
me,
could be whatever time you tell me.
for me, it would have to be somewhere after 2, I would say. For me, I have to attend it. You know, 2, 3, 4, something like that.
Would 4 o'clock be an option for,
I will be there. 4 o'clock would be good.
all right. I will put it at 4.
As a member of the finance committee, we would really like your input.
Okay.
So if you're not able to attend and have looked at the proposed budget, have suggestions, thoughts, communicate them to Lisa.
But just, yeah, we
anybody.
can, I'm happy to go over everything
Yes.
line by line. If you can't make it, but you just want, need to understand where we are, or want me to convey your thoughts to the rest of the group, I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
So I will schedule something for Tuesday at 4, and I'm just gonna figure out how to do that hybrid thing.
Okay. That's good. All right, thank you.
I can be there in person,
Okay, thank you, Ellen.
wherever it is.
Yeah, I could probably do the same if.
Yeah.
I probably can too.
So, okay.
Okay, good.
All right, that's the bottom of the agenda. Was there anything else? Appreciate you all hanging in there. I will see where this 1 hour discussion takes us in the future with the foundation. But I will try to reach out to Nancy and talk with her directly as well, and see what we can do, because it seems to me we should be talking with each other. It bothers me that there's attorneys, and so I feel like, again, a bit adversarial, and we really shouldn't be that way. I think the attorney should be there to help us get through the building ownership issue, but the rest of it is really something that we should be just doing face to face. So we'll try to do that as much as we can. But anyway,
Lisa, when does the foundation, is it scheduled to meet again?
nah.
Doesn't he have any intentions of meeting that you know of? In general, not necessarily about this issue.
Yeah, I think that they were planning on meeting in September, maybe before.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at any rate, thank you all.
Okay.
Our next meeting officially is in July, right? Our next scheduled board meeting is July 27th. Is that correct?
Believe you are correct. July 27th
Wow.
at 4:30 or 4?
4.
4.
Yeah. Where's the? Don't let the summer go by so fast. We just got here 2 days ago.
The executive order that allows us to meet virtually has been extended to July 5th. I don't know if it'll be extended to the end of July or not. We'll usually find out about 3 weeks ahead of time.
Okay.
So I'll keep you posted on that. The board members are allowed to meet through teleconference, not by telephone, with meeting law, as long as we publish the address of where you're teleconferencing from. So if you're at your, Vail ski house, and you want to teleconference in, we would have to publish that address, and you would need to allow any members of the public who wanted to attend in at that address. So it's not that we can't have a teleconference or video, but it's much easier to meet in person. It's easier to meet the criteria of the law, but I'll keep you posted where we stand with in-person meetings.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.